Hello and welcome back, everybody. We're back live here at CC Sim Racing. I'm sorry you've missed quite a bit of action as I was trying to sort out the hiccup there that I had with the stream. I'm not too sure what's happening, but it was cooking the PC. But we're back live, so if you can jump back, then fantastic. But it's Ash Roy holding the lead at this moment in time, followed by a very, very fast Haber behind him. 3 minutes of this race to go. Hopefully you can all see it now. But it is Ash Roy in the lead. Zabas now in second. So Zabas is in second. So, oh, Butler's in second. What's happened there? What happened there? Let's go back and see what happened there, because that was very, very intense stuff. So, oh, there's contact between Haber. Oh, Haber's off. Haber's off. And Zabas sort of just slowed down for him, and that's given Butler the opportunity. So, that's what happened there. And Haber's off back into fourth place. Now, there's a drag race for second, and it's Zabas versus Butler, and Butler's gone into second place. So, Ash Roy from Butler, from Zabas, and he's away. So, Ash Roy will be very pleased with that. And Haber has been kicked, apparently. There he is, he's in fourth place. There's a little bit of contact there, not too sure, but again, it's not a lot we can do, because if there's glitching and he's been hit, again, there's not a lot we can do about it, Esther, unfortunately, until internet speeds are better, or they've got PS5. Unfortunately, that's what's happened. So Ash Roy, 1 minute 46 to go. Butler holding second. Can he hold on to that second place? Haber's not going to give up, though. He's there in fourth. Audio Muted is still in front of Petroblack. That battle's been going on since the day they were born. There is A4 in seventh place, still trying to find a way through. And Watsy there in 8th. There's Spider in 9th. Richard Pugh there in 10th. And we've got Stigman on a joyride. But he's got company because Ash Roy is there. And we've also got Butler and Zabas also on the charge. So this looks like it will be the final lap. Got to get this right. Oh, Zabas all over the grass and taking all the track and a little bit more. He tries to warm up the tyres, get the dirt off, and he's got a drag race with the man in second, and he goes down the inside. He has got a penalty though, and so Butler just needs to stay with him. Haber's also looking for a chance to have a go at this as well. Down the inside, Zabas gets it done. Cole can't turn in, so Butler stays there, but he's got the cutback, and he's going to have the inside line as they go into turn 3. Gets turn 2 done and goes through on turn 2. Fantastic stuff there from Butler. Can he hold it now? He needs to get away from Zabas, because Zabas might even lose third place from Haber. The Haber's then slightly wide again, manages to get himself together. The leader is coming through. There he is. He's on his own. Ash Roy, 5.4 seconds. So the battle we need to keep an eye on is this one. Butler versus Zabas. Again, Zabas looking for an inside line, but Butler shuts the door. Let's go on board with that man who is in second place. There's Zabas. And here we go, into the braking zone. Oh, contact, and there's a little nudge there, and he's managed to hold it, but Zabas backs out. Zabas backs out, and he's got Haber all over him. Now Haber might get the opportunity down the inside, and goes for a contact, and they touch. They touch, and it's exactly what happened to him. So he thought, you know what? I'm going to throw it back at you. That's not what we want here at CC Sim. But there we go. We're going to take a look at our leader. He is the champion of the Clio Cup, and he'll be very pleased to get away there. And he has done it. Ash Roy takes the win and takes the championship in the Clio Cup. And I think that's him winning the rig as well. So Ash Roy takes the win. Butler is going to take second, and Haber is going to take third, with a very, very angry Zabas in fourth place. But there's the drag race for fifth. Who's going to get it? Is it going to be Audio? Is it going to be Petrol? It's going to be Audio Muted from Petrol Bloke from A4 in 7th. It's going to be Watsy in 8th. Well done, Watsy. Good job from him. It will be Spider just behind there in the 9th place. So there goes A4. There goes Watsy. And here comes Spider. Great to see Spider coming in and joining us today. Fantastic. It was a great academy driver and great to see him racing again. So there goes Spider. Great stuff from him. And Richard Pugh is coming round as well. I love his livery. It's absolutely fantastic. Please keep your messages coming in, guys. I do appreciate your messages. It does mean a lot. I can chat away with you guys much as I can. But there we go. Oh, there'll be arguments after that one, I'm pretty sure. But Zabas did get the fastest lap and goes slightly wide. Does Richard, but he's not going to be worrying about that. He comes across the line. He finishes in the top 10. And that's him home and dry. But there's Mr. Stickman. Well done to him, buddy. Great stuff. But there's your winner. It's going to be Ash Roy, who takes the crown in the Clio Cup. Wow, what a race. And again, sorry to everybody. There's nothing I can do. I had to do a full reset. And luckily, I've managed to grab the last 4 minutes of the race. But well done to Ash Roy there. And I'm going to hopefully... I'm going to brave it. I'm going to absolutely brave it. I'm going to try... and open the Discord and see if I can grab a couple of drivers. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully it doesn't crash, fingers crossed. And let's go into the commentary box, and hopefully, oh, we got loads of screens come up. I didn't mean that to happen, but let's try and get look at these race results. I will save the replay as well, because that was a bit leery at the end there, wasn't it? So Ash Roy takes the win. It's Butler in second place, Haber in third, it's Zabas in fourth, gets the fastest lap as well, Audio Muted in fifth, Petrol Bloke in sixth, A4 in seventh, Watsy in eighth. It's going to be Spider in ninth, Richard Pugh in 10th, and Stickman takes out that 11th spot. So well done to all the drivers there. Fantastic stuff. Let's get the interview drop thing up there. Let me just let's just sort that out a minute. Yeah, it didn't really like that, did it? My computer, oh, you missed me. Didn't like that at all, did it? The computer, bless him. And we're just going to try and, if we can, try and move this. It's not let me move it. There's something really wrong, so I do apologise. I can't touch it. It looks a bit naff there, and just hanging over the edge of the board there. But let's have a quick word with our man, where is he? So we can't have a word with Haber because Haber doesn't like to talk. So what we'll do is we'll have a word with Butler, if you can hear me, mate. What a great drive that was. That was intense, wasn't it? We must have thought the, you know, the heavens have come down to say hello, because the bit of contact there has helped you out there, isn't it?
Oh, I was just trying to hang on to the pack in front of us, because I had a feeling it was going to get a little bit heated. I just had to make the most of the opportunity, really. Did not expect to be on the podium in that race, if I'm honest. But I'm quite happy with that result.
It was a super job, mate. It really, really was. Absolutely fantastic. And great to see everyone's just coming back on the live chat as well. So just going to see if I can change that to get the live chat going. Hopefully everyone can. If someone says hello, just make sure that works. That'd be fantastic. But Butler, what a great drive. Second now. I think that holds you second in the championship with Zabas going backwards. So I think you hold second place. So we will get that all tallied up at the end. So absolutely fantastic, mate. Well done. Congratulations.
Thanks, Craig.
You're very welcome, sir. Let's have a quick word with Ash Roy. Ash, what a drive. I mean, that was tough, wasn't it? It's hard to get past someone that's glitching in front of you, but you sort of bided your time a bit. And obviously, like you said, you know, very consistent round here, and not getting a penalty was very crucial, as we've just seen. So well done. How do you feel about that one?
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Yeah, a bit of a sticky qualifying, which I didn't expect to start P3 after some of the laps I was putting in moments before. But yeah, third place, good start. Managed to gain a position first corner, which put me pretty much on the back of Haber. And then, like you say, a penalty sort of brought me into a battle with him. I snuck past him on the straight, and then he snuck straight past me next corner. So it was a good little scrap, good little battle. And it was just literally who could keep it on the track. You know, because like you say, there's so many gravel traps that if you nip it, you lose so much time. So you lose all the momentum in the car. But no, it was a good race. It was a very, very good race.
Oh, well, mate, super stuff. Right, I'll let you get back to what you were doing, because you got some kiddies to look after. So go and do your dad duty, mate. And congratulations, well done, sir. Absolutely superb. And we'll sort out the info with the prize later on. Actually, I shouldn't say that, because Zabas might actually grip this. So let's keep an eye on that. But well done, mate. Absolutely super job. Well done, Ash.
No worries. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
So that was our top two there. Unfortunately, Haber not with us in the chat, but that is the results. Ash Roy takes the win, Butler second, Haber in third. What a great race that was. Join us in a couple of minutes as we get ready for the BMW Mini Cup, and that's going to be an absolute corker. We have 12 drivers, should I say, 12 drivers for that one, so be ready for that. It's going to be an absolute corker.
You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one, I never meant to take take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. You and me, we both live life at full speed. Easy to see when we collide. No one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. And after the stars that crumble to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean let's roll. No, 'cause I feel the storm. Yours is the sun, yours is the sun, yours is the sun, yours is the sun. And after the stars that crumble to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean let's roll. No, 'cause after the storm, yours is the sun, yours is the sun.
Hello everybody, welcome back to CC Sim Racing. Oh, it's the heat, I swear it's the heat. It's just going all wrong at the minute. So welcome back everybody. I'm just going to take this off and I'm going to put this on. There we go, that's the better one, that's BMW there we go. So we had the Clios, absolutely great to see the Clios out on track. We're just waiting for a couple of drivers to ready up, but this is what's happening on Monday. We have the AWRC All Ladies, All Women's Racing Championship on Monday that starts with the Porsche GT3's 20-minute sprint races. That's on Monday at 8 PM. Followed is going to be the start of this absolutely incredible series. Hello everybody, welcome back, and Oh, it's just not going. There's something going on with the stream. I think it's just heat. It's literally the CPU's going mental at the minute. It's sort of up and down like a yo-yo. I'm hoping it's not going to cut out. Fingers crossed it doesn't, but it is not liking this weather at all. So I do apologise in advance. But yeah, we are here for the BMW Minis, and really looking forward to this. I'm going to try and turn the Discord off. Hopefully that will calm it down a little bit. So drop the got the dramaticness of the PC there, so fingers crossed. But yeah, welcome everybody back to CC Sim Racing. Hopefully I'm not too loud, even though my mic seems to be going into the red now for some reason. It's all happening now, isn't it? Yeah, BMW Mighty, sorry, the BMW Minis Championship, and this is again another double bubble, and great to see Lacko back as well, because he's back on track. Super stuff from him, and we do have 12 drivers out on track. So we're going to get these one. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. We're going to get these guys out on track and get this one underway. And while we do, let's take a look at these BMW Championship at the moment. So it's Scott who is in the lead of this championship, and it's going to be very, very tasty with 109 points. Carlos Octane on 90. Then we have Joe Bolt there on 89 points. Could still win the championship. The youngster. And that's absolutely incredible. So Dog Lucky there in 87. So yeah, he's a young lad, and his dad will be watching in behind him. And he's a go-karter as well. So we love to see the youngsters come through and do what they do best. And yeah, it's great to have him part of the team here at CC Sim. And obviously what we do is that his dad will be watching. And then when he comes onto the Discord, his dad will be there, and we'll make sure that's confirmed as well. So Dog Lucky there on 87 points. Then we've got Robbie there on 72. D Roberts on 60. Lacko on 60. Obviously should be really somewhere near the top 3, but unfortunately he's missed a few due to watching the Formula 1. Not jealous at all. Sarah Hawkey has informed us that she won't be able to race. This is really unfortunate, but we hope everything's okay. Hyper as well, also not able to race today. 49 points. Haber's back as well, 29. Richard Pugh's racing this one, 28. Douglas unfortunately can't make it. Annalisa Wright is back, which is great to see her on track, and also Sebesi Rollegran there on 14 points. And Walkie, friend, joined us last time out, and was absolutely superb. So we'll keep an eye on those drivers, and eyes on the prize, as they say, and we'll take a look at those cars out on track. So Octane taking all the guys out at the moment, and girls. There is Scotty. A little bit of jumpiness around this track, not too sure why, but you can see the heat bellowing off the bonnet like my laptop at the moment. There's Richard Pugh there in 3rd place. There is Roberts in 4th place. Good to see Damo running again. There is Lacko in 5th place, and did a super lap at Watkins Glen, final lap, and managed to get it in with about 10 seconds to spare, and nicked pole position. It was a brilliant drive from him. There's Joe Bolt there in 6th place, and also if you can don't forget to shout out the on the socials, because we do appreciate that. Actually, I haven't got my little thing that comes up, and hopefully that's not going to cause any issues. Actually, it probably will. So let's see if we can get it up there. There's the video, so hopefully that'll come up. Yay, there we go. And if you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, that'd be wicked. Something little cheekily I made there, and it looks cool and funny and quirky. There we go. So it's Carlos Octane there, Scotty, Richard Pugh, D Roberts, Lacko, Joey Bolt there in the CC car. Great to see him on track. Let's see what he can do. Dad will be in his ear, literally telling him how to race. But he knows how to race. He does pretty well on the track himself. So there's Haber. Going slightly wide, and it seems to be a little bit unsettled after that last race, doesn't he? Let's see what he can do. Lovely to see so many drivers from different countries out on track. Absolutely brilliant. There's HRT Robbie. Again, another driver to watch out for. Very, very quick indeed. There is Roller Grant. And in 9th place. Very jumpy. Oh, hopefully this is all going to be sorted out, please. Audio muted there. Again, going for that non-full wheel arch kit job. I love it. It's great. There is Haber with a penalty as he crossed the line. Not what he wanted, but let's have a look. There's Annalisa Wright. Great to see her back on track. She crosses the line, and she has got this car in real life, which is really cool. So she crosses the line now and goes in a 4th. My goodness me. What a lap. Joey Bolt's on pole position. Look at Joey Bolt argy-barging with Richard Pugh there. Brilliant stuff. So everyone's trying to find room on track, and everyone's obviously trying to qualify, and this is the issue. And there's so much, there's still like 180 seconds at the end of it, and they're all trying to get their fastest laps in, but people can't get through. So they just have to make do and see what they can do. As you can see, Laco's trying to find a way there, and also is Damo. So you can probably back out of this one. You've got enough time, guys. They've got 2 minutes, well, a minute to go, so you've got plenty of time to get around the track. There's so many people going for moves, and you can see that probably helped out Damo there. You just need to settle down, back out of it. There's too many people on that track at the moment, and look at that. What a great bit of respect. Joey Bolt driving Sarah Hawkey's car. No wonder she can't drive today. So there is Scotty there in second place. There is Carlos Octane. He's going to cross the line. Now, is he going to get pole here? He's done the right thing. He's got away from all the mumbo-jumbo that's going on in front, and behind, should I say, goes into third place. Where does Scotty finish off? There's Scotty in second, crosses the line, and he stays there in second place. Annalisa Riot is still on a bit of a lap here. Oh my goodness me, please sort yourself out. Drivers flying through. Robbie there goes into fifth. Rollergrand's in fifth. Look at this. She's really been practicing. Look at this. Fantastic stuff. Crosses the line. Annalisa goes pole. Annalisa Riot goes pole position, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely incredible. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Come on, ladies. This is what I'm talking about. Annalisa Riot, take a bow. The American goes into pole position. We got Joey Bolt there in second. Scotty in third. Final lap. There's Carlos Octane pushing the limits now with all the tracking a little bit more. Rollergrand, the other lady driver in this category, is in fifth place. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Robbie is in sixth. Then we've got Laco in seventh. Roberts is in eighth. He's got Joe Bolt all over the back of him. Look at this. Audio Mutant's in ninth. And Haber there is taking out the top 10. D-Man is in the pits. I'm not too sure why that is. He's just sitting there waiting. So I think he just decided to start from the back. Good thinking. There's Joe Bolt. Has he gone faster? Oh, Damo's gone wide. He's out in the gravel. Not too sure what happened there. I don't know if we can have a look at that. They do replays on qualifying. That's incredible. So down the inside, he's 3 tenths up. He's gone for the cutback, and he's just lost on the back. I think he was too busy concentrating on who was behind. And I think Scotty's gone pole. Scotty goes into pole position. 4 tenths up. So what can Annalisa do as she comes around? Joey Bolt goes. Oh, Laco's gone into second. So here they go, the drag race now. Who is going to take pole position? She's got the tail on Audio Muted. Can she get pole position? This is going to be brilliant. Crosses the line and stays in third. So Scotty from Laco, from Annalisa Riot, from Joey Bolt in fourth. It's going to be Carlos Octane in fifth. Rollergrand in sixth. This is incredible. Robbie in seventh. Roberts in eighth. It's Audio Muted in ninth. Haber in 10th. Should I say? There's Haber in 10th. It's Richard Pugh in 11th. And D-Man is in the pits, and he will start from the back of the grid. But Scotty gets pole position. My goodness me. We had a cracking race at the Nürburgring last time out. Are we going to get another? Look at this. I'm sorry, but I want Annalisa to win. I don't know about anybody else. This is incredible. Got Sebessi there as well, just above. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Please keep your messages coming in, guys. We do really appreciate the messages. It's absolutely lovely when you do. And also, don't forget, this has been shut down, so you need to reinstate everything on social media. So if you can just let everyone know on social media that we are running, that'd be fantastic. Hopefully the mic levels are okay and you can hear me and it's not too loud in your eardrums. So it is going to be Scotty on pole, Laco in second, Annalisa Riot in third, excuse me, Joey Bolt in fourth, Carlos Octane in fifth, Rollergrand in sixth, Robbie in 7th, D Roberts in 8th, Audio Muted 9th, Haber 10th, Richard Pugh in 11th, and D-Man takes out that 12th spot. This is going to be a cracker. I think everyone's ready. I'm hoping D-Man's ready, because otherwise I'm going to have to jump out and kick him out. So hopefully everyone is happy to go. Let's get this one started, shall we? The final round, the double bubble here on Super Sunday. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Scotty on pole, Laco second, Annalisa Riot third, Joey Bolt in fourth. You're all scared there out of a black screen, weren't you? Carlos Octane, the second in the championship, has to beat Scotty. We've got 2 reds, 3 reds, 4 reds, 5 reds. It's going to be a drag race to the start. Who's going to jump? Nobody. Look how slow they did. Literally. Oh, that's a poor start from Haber. And oh no, it's not. It's Carlos Octane. I do apologise. He's dropped all the way to the back of the grid. That's not what he wanted. And Laco's had a sensational start. Joey Bolt now into third. Annalisa Wright trying to attack down the inside. She's going to get that move done. Is Scotty going to hold the inside? No, he's not. Annalisa Wright is in third place. Gets the door shut by Joey Bolt. Joey Bolt into third. There's contact in the background. There's contact in the background. There's cars all over the place. And we need to see who that is. Oh, it's Haber. Haber and Rollergrand at the back of the pack. And let's have a look and see what happened there. So we've got Rollergrand there, we've got Haber. We're going to see what happens here. So coming into turn one, I've got a horrible feeling I know what's going to happen here. So into the braking zone. Contact, contact, contact. Oh my goodness me. There we go. So it is Laco in first, Scotty in second, Joey Bolt there in third, Annalisa Wright's managed to get away in fourth, and that's a real shame for Sebesti because she was right there. That's Rollergrand. Richard Hughes jumped into 8th place. Carlos Octane is in 6th, and he's going to be really pushing now. He needs to close up the gap on Scotty. He needs to get past Scotty because it's extra points. Don't forget, it's extra points and needs the fastest lap. So he could still win this championship, but Scotty has other ideas. It's Laco in the lead. Scotty in second. He's got Joey Bolt all over the back of him. Goes wide, and that could be Joey Bolt's opportunity. The drag down to turn one. Here we go. Let's go on board with him. He's got a penalty. And let's go on board with Joey Bolt. Here we go. Right on his rear bumper. He goes to the inside. Has he got it done? The youngster. Hard on the brakes. Gives the room. Great respect from the two drivers. He's still there. And it's going to be, yes, he's got through. Joey Bolt goes in the second. Great drive from Joe. And it's Scotty there in third place with Annalisa Wright pushing hard. Look at this. Carlos Octane has gone into 5th place, but he's got to battle with Robbie and goes slightly wide. Is he going to hold onto the car? He's managed to get it turned in. He's got the inside line for the right-hander, but Robbie's got other ideas. Into the braking zone, and it looks like he's going to hold it. Yes, he is. Look at Audio Muted having a good run as well. It's going to be 3 races from today. He's going to be absolutely shattered. So it's Laco in the lead, Joey in second, Scott in third, Annalisa Wright in fourth. This is great news for Carlos in 5th at the moment. So keep an eye on that battle. Let's keep an eye on this battle between Joe and Scott because it's absolutely kicking off here. Still, they are closing in. Watch out for Carlos Octane now in 5th place, closing the lead pack. My goodness, what a start. Joe says good luck. Good luck to everybody. Well done. Thank you everyone for joining us. And if you can, please do so. Share on your social medias, your Instagrams, whatever's going on. Let's get them out there. These are cracking drivers and we've got 72 of them to watch over the next couple of weeks. Oh, mistake! Mistake, that's no, sorry, I do apologise. It's a penalty. It's a penalty for Scotty. And Annalisa Wright goes into 3rd place. I'll tell you what, if we can get her on the comms afterwards, she's going to be absolutely buzzing if she does. If she gets that top 3. So it is still Laco in the lead. Let's go on board. Let's not go on board. Let's go back to 3rd place because Annalisa Wright is there in 3rd. Scotty in 4th. There is Carlos Octane in 5th, and he's got away from the 2 behind, which is Robbie and Audio Muted. There is Damo Roberts in the background. Richard Pugh just in front of him. There he is in the Academy car. There's Richard, there's D. Roberts there in 9th place. D-Man in 10th place. Haber's in the pits. Very frustrated driver as he comes in. I think he's going to park it up. Yes, he has. Very frustrated indeed. There's Rollergrand in 11th place. And that's a real shame because she was driving so well. But that is heavy glitching. I'm sort of pleased that she is at the back there. No offence to her, just because the glitching. Obviously, that's the problem we're having with the bandwidths and the difference in PlayStation and PlayStation 5. And let's hopefully we can get that sorted out. Please, GT7, please, because you're ruining this game. Right, Laco in the lead, 125.947 with Joey Bolt there in second, still holding off Annalisa Wright. This is a great run from Annalisa. Let's go aboard with Annalisa Wright. Let's go and have a look inside her car. She must be going mental in there. So on the brakes, down, shift into the 3rd. Gets the power down. And as Laco got up, he looked very slow coming at the exit of the final corner. Esther says, let's go Laco and Robbie. Gaming, Esmo says, afternoon, Craig. Hope you had a lovely weekend. I did, mate. Those super bikes were incredible. Super stocks, whatever. Do you know what? I've never seen anything like it. Oh, as Joey Bolt uses all the curb and a little bit more. Great shot here. And I'll tell you what, Scott is finding it very difficult to catch up. And I reckon Annalisa has been really practicing this track. This is superb driving from her. It really, really is. Great to see her up the top there. So it's Lacko in first. It's Joe Bolt there in second. Fastest lap still from Lacko. A 26 dead from Joe. Annalise Wright's under real pressure. Mistake there from Annalisa, and that could give Scott the opportunity, but he has just tapped the back there and had to bail out of that one because there could have been big contact. Octane, Carlos Octane in fifth is really pushing hard. He's trying to get on the back of this group. Esther says, let's go, Lacko and Robbie. Robbie said, go contact between Audio Muted and Robbie, and that is Audio Muted through. Let's take a look at that again with his dodgy looking livery. Sorry, it's the oh, there is a car. So it's Robbie went off onto the gravel, and Audio Muted tucks in, and he's definitely a lot aerodynamic with that car. I'm pretty sure of that. So let's go back to the leaders, and Lacko still holding the lead. 1.4 goes across the line, a 25.5 from him. Joey with a 25.5. He's not that far off the fastest lap. Good stuff from him. Scotty back into third. Annalisa in fourth. Carlos Octane still holds that gap from Audio Muted in sixth place. Then we have Robbie, then Richard Pugh. D. Roberts is really putting his foot down now, isn't he? He's right behind him. Where is Sebesti? There's Sebesti. Crosses the line in 10th place at the moment. D-Man at the back there. So, Lacko, Joe Bolt. There's Scott. Tense stuff for this first few laps, isn't it? Lap 5. Plenty of time in this race to go. And we've said it so many times before, having it's all about that concentration and about that commitment to the corner, but also making sure you're consistent. And as you can see, that there's two groups of two now. Lacko, Joe Bolt, Scotty, Annalise. Look at Carlos Octane. You can see him in that shot. He's bearing down on Gifts, which is fourth and third. Doing a super job at that, trying to close them down. So Lacko crosses the line. Is he going to go faster this time round? I think that is. I think that's a 24 coming on here. Very close, isn't it? So Lacko goes through. Then Joe Bolt. What about Scotty as he comes through? Has he gone faster as he crosses the line? No, he hasn't. Annalise Wright still behind him. There is Octane. Carlos, he is flying. Races these for a living as well in the mini challenge. That is the same, pretty much identical livery to the one he drives. So great to see him on track, doing so well. Audio Muted in 6th. Robbie there in 7th. Don't forget we've got the 1 hour endurance race after this. There is Richard Pugh. Still under pressure from Roberts. Hasn't quite found a way through yet, but let's keep an eye on this battle on board with Roberts. Did Carlos Octane make a mistake? Because it looks like, I don't know if he's on the back of the group there, but I think he's made a mistake. I think he has. I think he's made a mistake because he's dropped right back into the clutches of the man in 6th place. Yes, you can see just in front. There he is. There's Robbie, and that is going to be Carlos Octane. So Carlos Octane is under real pressure from Audio Muted. There it is. You can see it in shot now. Look at Robbie down the inside of Audio Muted. Has he got that done? Let's go and have a look. He has. No, the Audio Muted's got through. So it's Audio Muted now into 5th. So a mistake there from Octane has given Audio Muted the opportunity. So Scotty looking very good for this title at the moment. Joey Bolt is putting pressure on him though, because Joey Bolt's in 2nd. This is going to be very interesting at the end of this race. Fastest lap still from Lacko, 25.5. Really good because Richard Pugh's literally watching the lines of Robbie and Carlos in front, and he's gaining on him. It's absolutely fantastic stuff. So keep an eye on the guys behind. Richard Pugh and D. Roberts, 8th and 9th respectively. Back to the leader. Lacko running the show at the moment, and Joey Bolt just trying a different line there, as you can see, coming into turn 5. A great setup, this track. Really is very tough. Very difficult. You have to get on the brakes early. You have to get exiting right. You've got to use all of the tracking a little bit more, as we said before. Try not to get into the curbing. Go enjoying life at the moment. Going with the with the Formula One. Is that the Canadian Grand Prix, and also on his way to Silverstone. Joey Bolt's had some cracking events last out in his go-kart, picking up a couple of trophies on his ways. Doing a super job. And Lacko is being caught, isn't he? Look at this. So another good lap there. Still 26 deads. Knows you can go half a second faster, and with Lacko making the same mistakes, it also 26 dead. These two are battling away, and still no change at the front. So Scotty holding third, Annalisa Wright holding fourth. Audio Muted still there in fifth. Hasn't quite caught up with Annalisa yet, but Carlos Octane really needs to start getting a move on. We have just over 10 minutes of this race to go, and really struggling at the moment is Carlos. Looks like he's made a couple of mistakes, as we said. Go back to third place, and let's see what our man Scotty can see. On board with him. Looks like a mistake there from Joey Bolt. What is it? Because he looks like he was a lot further behind coming into the left-hander down the dip, and he's now climbing the hill, and he seems like he's about probably half a second behind him now. So maybe that was the eyes. I've had my carrots for Sunday dinner. There's Scotty now, looking very, very good for this title. He can't afford Joey Bolt to go into third place, into first, should I say. Lacko. Joey Bolt still has that fastest lap, does Lacko, but he's definitely closing in, isn't he? Let's have a look. We'll go on board with Joe. Using all the track, isn't he? Look at this. He's trying to find that first place. Lacko coming back from missing so much racing. He's still on it, isn't he? Get to share on your socials, please, guys. Do appreciate that as much as you possibly can. Thank you. As we take a look at Joe trying to chase down Lacko with just over 7 minutes to go of this race. Definitely closing in, isn't he? Oh, he uses all the track there. Uses clips the curve. Now, did he get a penalty? This will be interesting. He doesn't want a penalty now because he's in the tow. And I'll tell you what, Lacko decides to dive to the side. He knows he's under pressure. Look at this. Incredible stuff. Lacko feeling the pressure from the youngster. Hard on the brakes. Into turn one. Goes slightly wide. Tucks in, does Joe. Can he close on the door? No, he can't. Seems like a better line, that exit, around the outside of turn one. Through turns 2 and 3. Hard into the left-hander. Turn 4. Burying the throttle into turn 5, the sweeping hairpin, and again a tighter line there from Joe. Now flat out all the way down the dip, stay to the outside, tuck in, drift out wide. Brilliant stuff from Lacko. Seems to have got away slightly, but again that toe is really coming into play. Hard on the brakes again. It's horrible, just over 90-degree turn into the dip. Nicely hugged there from Joe. Watch out for Scotty. Scotty's closing in as well. Again, using all of the curbing. Got to get this right. This is the one you need to get right, and you need to get the last corner. The S is right as well. You can take a lot of the green side on the right-hand side as you drag into this corner. So clipping it here, clipping it there. And here we go. Here's the drag race. Can he do it? Here comes the toe. 3, 2. He's trying to duck out of the toe. He's got no choice. Is he going to have a look down the inside? I think he's a bit too far back, but we're going to see what happens here. Is he going to have a look? He's got some patience. He's got patience. He's got plenty of time. There's so much time to put pressure on Lacko, but Lacko is doing a great job. He's defending now as hard as he possibly can, and the leaders are fighting away here, and Scotty is closing in. Scotty is not that far away. 2 seconds down the road. What's that we got now? We got 5 minutes to go with this race. Lacko feeling the burn on a very summer day. Down the inside, takes a little bit of grass. That's not what he wants to do because he can have dirty tyres as he comes through the left hand, and not what you want there. And that's made Lacko breathe again. Shows him the nose, flashes the lights this time. This is when the jelly legs kick in. Or the jelly fingers, depending if you're on pad or wheel. Good exit there from Lacko. What a race. But look at Scotty, he's definitely closing in now. What is he? 1.9. Was 2.2. Absolutely fantastic racing from these guys. There's a good battle there for, looks like 5th place. But I need to stay with the leaders. Oh, clips the curb, does Lacko. And that could be the opportunity. Drag race down to the start-finish straight. Ducks to the inside, goes to the right, goes to the left, he stays to the outside. I don't think he's gone up, he's close this time. He's closer this time. Into the braking zone, hard on the brakes, stays wide. Can he get the cut back? Again, Lacko likes that outside line, seems to work very well. Where's Scotty? Now 1.6, Scott's going to be in the mix very soon. That wider line from Joe Bolt, he likes that line there, doesn't he? Seems very quick there. Down to 0.2, now 0.4. Back up to 0.3, opportunity. Still on his case. This is absolutely fantastic driving from Lacko. He has not let go, has he? That pressure he is feeling right now is absolutely extraordinary. And Scotty is closing him down. He's now backed off again. He's now 1.9. Insane amount of pressure. And Lacko is doing it. Fantastic driving from these guys. Really, really is. So Annalisa Wright still holding that 4th position. This is fantastic stuff from her. Let's go back and have a look because we've got a couple of minutes to go. So there's Scotty in 3rd. Annalisa Wright in 4th place on her own. She's very happy with that. But that battle for 5th. Look at this. Audio muted. Octane. Carlos Octane. And then we've got Robbie there as well. Roberts is a bit further back actually. I thought he was a bit closer than that. But look at Carlos Octane trying to find a way through. Has a look down the inside into the chicane. Does he get that done? He has a little nose. Doesn't quite do it. Goes slightly wide. Tucks in. Robbie might get the draft on both of them here. Into the toe. Audio muted manages to hold on. This is fantastic stuff. And we're back with the leaders. And there's a back marker. Please, Mr. Backmarker, stay out of the way. Please don't get in the way. Please don't get in the way. D-man out the way. Oh, my goodness me. So, Scotty, does Scott get through? Yes, he does. He moves out of the way. Thank goodness for that. So Scotty is through as well. Oh my goodness me, he's all over the place at the back there. So there is Lacko, there is Joe, there is Scott. Scott's closed up again. We have just under 2 minutes to go. We will get another lap in here. We may even get 2. Trying so hard is Scotty to try and get on the back of these guys. But I tell you what, Lacko is doing a superb job to keep him behind. On board with Joe Bolt again. The weaving kicks in from Lacko. Composed is Joe. All about points here. It's all he needs. Nothing silly. Hard on the brakes. Could get 2nd in the championship here, could Joe Bolt. Carlos Octane down in 6th place. That's not where he wants to be. Let's have a look behind him. There is Scotty. So he can just concentrate on the leader now. Lacko takes that nice tidy inside line. What a comeback from Lacko. Missing 2 of the races. Now looking for another win here. Is he going to do it? Tensions right. Scotty's just pushing so hard. He just still can't get on the back of him. He's closer this time. Hard on the brakes. Takes that slightly wider line again. Another wide line. Tries to get it straightened up. Is it going to be enough? Needs to get this spot on now. He's really close now. little dip of the brake. They both go wide this time, but it looks like it's going to be Lacko who's going to hold on to this victory. So it's going to be Lacko who takes the win from Joey Bolt in second. What a drive from those two boys. Absolutely fantastic. There is Scott who takes third. It's going to be Annalisa Riot, and I'm sorry, but she's had a lot of bad luck in this in this championship. She's been out for a while, and she's back there in 4th place. Congratulations to Annalisa. And the drag race between Audio Muted and Octane Racing. And is he going to do it? Octane Racing. It's Octane. Carlos Octane. I call him Octane Racing. Goes into 6th place. But that'll be potential 5th. There's Robbie in 7th. It's going to be Roberts who crosses the line. Rollergrand did very well, didn't she? Finished in 9th there. So crossed the line as Roberts. Rollergrand in 9th. Well done to her. Look at the consistency on those lap times. That's brilliant. So crosses the line as Rollergrand. And it's going to be Richard Pugh who comes round in 10th place. Another top 10 finish for Richard. Very, very pleased with that. Please don't forget to thumb up on the stream. We do have the 1 hour endurance, so please tell your friends. This is going to be an absolute cracking race. Different track as well. And through goes Richard. D-Man in 11th. And Haber in the pits. But there is your winner. It is going to be Lacko. But there is your championship winner. And it'll be Scotty. Congratulations to him. Wow, my goodness me. What a race. What a race. Unfortunate for the start there, wasn't there? Because a lot of contact really split them all up. But well done to the top 4 there. Absolutely superb stuff. Well done to Lacko. Let's take a look at those race results. And I'm just going to have to come out of here so I can open up the Discord, because I think that's what's causing a few of the issues. So we'll go back into there. Hopefully I will get the guys into the comms box. And hopefully we'll get them in there. So we've got a few already. We'll get Annalisa in there as well. We'll chuck Annalisa in there because we'll have a chat with her. We'll get Joey in there. Let's chuck him in there. And hopefully we will have Scott there. There's no Lacko, so hopefully Lacko will come back in. But, my goodness me, what a race that was. Absolutely brilliant. What a race is Esther. Well done, HRT guys. Did very, very well indeed. Absolutely superb. So let's take a rundown of those results, shall we? So it's Lacko takes the win. It's Joey Bolt 2nd, Scotty in 3rd, Annalisa Wright in 4th, Audio Muted 5th, Octane, Carlos there, Carlos Octane in 6th. It's Robbie in 7th, Roberts in 8th place. And we've got Rollergrand in 9th, Richard Pugh in 10th, D-Man 11th, and Haber takes out 12th. Wow, my goodness me, that was a cracker of a race. Okay, let's have a look at let's have a little chat with we have 3 drivers in. I think that's Scotty there, so we'll have a quick let's have a quick word with Annalisa, because Annalise, wow, what a drive. You must be really chuffed with that. Annalise, she's so chuffed, she's speechless, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, absolutely speechless. You gotta love that. Okay, let's have a word with Joe, because Joe finished 2nd, and obviously I know his dad and his mum will be very pleased with it. But Joe, my goodness me, that was sensational driving, and you showed great patience there as well.
Yeah, thank you. It was a really good race. I think I knew that I didn't have to overtake Lacko because I didn't want to have to risk anything. Because I think even if I had won, Scotty would have still won the championship. But I think I secured 2nd, so yeah, and it was a really good race and close between us top 4.
Oh, you wait until you watch it back, mate. I was literally jumping out of my chair. So it was absolutely fantastic. Really, really well done. Super job, mate. And it's absolutely, I'm absolutely honoured to have you part of the team, and wish you all the best in your karting as well. But yeah, so you and your family, well done, mate. Super job. Absolutely super. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Love that. Let's quickly get Scotty in. Scotty, wow, you just heard it from Joe. He just said, you know, he knew he didn't want to push himself to go past Lacko, but he was happy with finishing where he did. But he just congratulated you on a stunning victory. But you know, it was tough, wasn't it? Because you were still there, you were in the mix, and they just kept fighting away. But as they were fighting, they were going faster and faster and faster. But you've won the championship, mate. How do you feel? You got on the podium.
Really happy with that, to be fair. The two boys in front just absolutely smashed it. I couldn't catch them. I stuck with them, but I just couldn't gain anything. I was hoping they were going to battle, but no, they were really, really good. They were solid up front. I think I've won the championship, But yeah, brilliant. Absolutely made up with it.
Yeah, it was absolutely super, mate. It really, really was. It was brilliant. But again, massive congratulations to you winning the BMW Minis. And, hats off to you, mate. It was absolutely superb and showed top class as usual from what we feel is a stupendous driver. And we're looking forward to seeing you in GT3 because you're running that next, aren't you? So I hope you're all cooled down. You've got some ice with you ready.
Yeah, I've got a fan in front of me cooling me down. I'd like to dedicate the championship to Team BBR. Accepting me into the family, and it's really, really good to be part of the team. So that's to all of the lads in there, and on to GT3 now.
Yeah, well done, mate. Absolutely superb. Congratulations, buddy. Well done.
Thank you.
Let's see. Is Annalisa there? Annalisa there? Can you hear us now?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
There she is. Oh, look, I was literally, as you were driving past and you finished fourth, I was clapping you, and I saw you qualified. You were in pole position. It's like, what's happened? What has happened? Have you eaten something differently? Have you trained? I don't know. What have you done? Because
it must be the time off and then a little bit of coffee this morning. Then I started losing pace after lap 4. I just couldn't keep up.
It was unbelievable. I mean, it's great. It's massive. It's massively huge for, females in motorsport. And I can't say this enough. We need more drivers like yourself in motorsport and in sim racing in general, because it's so vastly taken over by the male side of motorsport. And we really need ladies like yourself really showing, that you can do it. They're just as good as men. It's brilliant, and I'm a massive, I'm dedicated to this so badly, and seeing you there, finishing the top 5, literally, I could have cried. It was brilliant.
Aww.
Well done. Absolutely superb. I'm so proud. Well done. Frigging brilliant.
Great way to end the season. Thank you so much for hosting. This was a wonderful experience.
Oh, we hope to have you back. We really do.
Most definitely.
Thanks, Annalisa. Great stuff.
Thank you.
There we go. There's Annalisa Wright finishing in 4th in the minis. Absolutely superb job. Right, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 2 down. We have the big one, the final. It is going to be... let me just make sure I've saved that. I didn't save it. Oh, that was good. Here we go. We're going to wait now for the GT3 final. So go and grab yourself an ice lolly, because that's what I'm going to do. And we'll be back for the GT3 Super Final. Let's go.
You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. And after the stars that crumble to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean let's roll. No, 'cause I feel the storm. You'll see the sun, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun. And after the stars that crumble to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean let's roll. No, 'cause after the storm, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun. see when we collide. No one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. You and me, we both live life at full speed. Easy to see when we collide. No one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. And I feel the stars that crumble to dust. We still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean let's roll. No, 'cause I feel the storm. You'll see the sun. You'll see the sun. You'll see the sun. You'll see the sun. And after the stars that crumble to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean let's roll. No, 'cause I feel the storm. You'll see the sun. You'll see the sun.
Don't forget to subscribe, everybody, to the YouTube channel. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves already. This is going to be an absolute cracker. Welcome back to the last of our races on Super Sunday. It's been an absolute pleasure to do these, but unfortunately commitments with motorsport in general for myself, and obviously trying to dedicate most of my weekdays now to the cause, which is now the Aston Martin Championship. And a bit frustrating. It keeps it didn't work for me earlier. Hopefully it worked in a bit. But Lee Murray, some great racing today. Thanks, Lee. Really appreciate you joining, and it's been an absolute pleasure having you. Well. Here we go. Oh, actually, let's have a look at some of these messages coming through, because I've missed a couple, haven't I? So Richard Pugh had a great battle with Roberts for a few laps, but then bottled it and ended up in the gravel pit. Try my best, says D-Man. Did indeed, sir. Congrats to all, says Esther. How is it possible that Cleo get Cleo third in Mini last? That's because you got punted, my friend. Quite clearly and simply. Super dive bomb, I'd say. Haber, says Dovis. Joe claps her hands. Thank you very much, Joe. Appreciate that. Jason says, great race tonight, everyone. Chuffed with 5th place. I bet you are with your wrong livery. So no good, don't worry about that. It's the final, it doesn't matter. I think he was punted, says Louis. He definitely was punted. Let's go, says Lanaz. We also got Forza Zabas. It definitely, man, is winning this championship, but he has got some company today, I can assure you that, with some reserve drivers coming in. Some great racing today, says Lee. Go Lewis, good luck guys, says Carlos. Man, great to see Ryan there as well. Thank you very much. So if you haven't already done so, please mention this on socials. Thank you very much to those guys that are watching. It does take a lot of time and a lot of effort from myself and my admin team. So again, massive thank you to all of you for jumping in. So welcome everybody to the final race of the evening, the Double Bubble Super Sunday event. And we are here with the GT3s. And just before we start, I'm just going to give them the 2-minute board. And they will know what is going on here. There we go. So while we're waiting to do that, let's take a look at the championship tables for the final time. So it's Zabas there on 1:30, and it's so gutting that Clive's not here today. It really is, and really unfortunate. But it's Zabas there on 1:30, Clive on 1:20, Scott on 1:01, Lewis on 84, Audio Muted 81, Lacko 48, Gear Kayla 44, Haslett 40, Watsy there 29, Roberts 27, Robbie 23, Ben Anderson there on 21, and congratulations to his team on the 24-hour, absolutely superb stuff. HRT Louis there in 17th, and Dog Lucky on 14 points. But unfortunately, some of the drivers are not with us today. So new driver coming in is Handy Point. You've also got Lacko coming into this one. Lacko was on the list, but I think he come out because... oh no, he's there. Sorry, I do apologise. It's Ben also from CCR there. He's racing today. We've also got, I think it was, is it Haber there? Yes, Haber is coming as well, so he's doing another race. Louis back as well. Great to see Louis back. We haven't seen him for a while, but I do love his deliveries. Watch out for Audio Muted. Mr. Consistent on his fuel. Unbelievable. Hassett's back as well in the Porsche. Richard Pugh there in the Ferrari. And Roberts is not loaded up. So just waiting for Roberts to ready up. Maybe he's just having a side for a bike. We'll make sure he is ready. Wait as soon as we can. Looks like he's back in. So there we go. We have 14 drivers on track. This is going to be exciting. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really do hope you enjoy this 1 hour of endurance, and get this one underway, shall we? So qualifying is going to start. 5 minutes of qualifying around here at this unbelievable track. This track is very, very, very difficult. It's very tough on the tyres. It's very tough on the old noodle as well. You have to concentrate around here. You get it wrong, you are in the marbles, or even worse, in the gravel trap. So drivers going out, we'll see them all make their way onto the track. As you can see, some of them pulling out now and trying to get some track time as soon as possible. So out they go, and it's going to be Gear Kayla who takes them out in the BMW. You see Ice Ben in the background, just warming up the tyres. I think that's LFC Ben, do apologise. Not too sure if that's Liverpool Football Club or Luton. I want to say Luton because I don't really like watch the views go down now. Gear Kayla there is going to take him round, and great to see him back on track in new Orangina livery. So there's NFC Ben, and there he is there behind. There is Scotty. Scott looking for another good run here. There's Haslett also, so keep an eye on Dave Haslett. Lewis has had a super season, hasn't he? He really has had a fantastic season. Can he finish in the top 3? And we'll see what he can do there in the LB Racing car. Also, admin here at CC Sim does a superb job. Audio muted there in 6th. Also mentioned Ash Roy, also done a sterling job this year. Behind the closed doors doing the Super Sundays for me, so well done to him. There's Audio muted. There's Lacko just behind him in the 7 car. These two have been battling throughout the season. Literally, they could be lovers. Those cars have never been apart. No more than, I'd say, 3 seconds. So we'll see what they can do today. So there's Haber also in the Aston Martin. Good luck to him. There is Lou just backing out, just seeing what he can do. He's backed out of that one. Let the guys go through. We have Handy Pint there in the CCR livery. Fantastic liveries by that team. Seeing how he gets on in this race. So there is HRT Robbie. There is Richard Pugh in the Ferrari. There is Lou just deciding to sit at the back here and just wait for his start. And Zabas has given himself plenty of room. He wants this win as much as the last one. So who's that going up very, very late there? Damo also parked up, so I'm not too sure what Damo's doing. He's also parked up. Maybe he's just decided, nope, that'll do for me. So Robbie is pulling out now. And Damo is still in the pits. Okay, maybe he's got engine problem. So let's get the info up, shall we, for this race? And here we go, as they come round for the first time. Ben's Richard will slow down. Real shame. It's a real shame that GT7 have not sorted this out yet. Either it was going to be on GT7 PlayStation 4, or it was going to be on PS5. And this is what happens when you do that. And there is Ben in first at the moment. We'll see what he can qualify on. There's Scotty in second. Kayla following suit now. Lewis there also. Hassler looks like he's going to try and get on the back of Lewis in front of him. Try and get a tow on the start finish rate, which is quite a good idea. It's quite clever. In a good position there. So there is tyre depletion. There is fuel depletion. So tyres are times 2 and fuel is times 3. Lewis keen to get this done and dusted. So Audio Muted coming round as well. Haber is there also. Really worried about that glitching from Haber. So Ben's coming through the final corner. Let's see what he can do. Got to keep an eye on the champion Zabas. So crosses the line now. What does Ben do as he does? He crosses number 45. Scotty comes through. What does he do? Wow, goes into the 45s as well. What does Gear Kayla do? He stays in with a 47. Lewis with a 46. Sabre with a 45. There is Audio Muted, goes to the 5th with a 45 also. Haber goes in the 4th with a 46, 47, so to say, from Audio Muted there. Lacko crosses the line now. There's a 50. Handy Pint goes in with a 46. Waiting for Richard Pugh and Louis there. Where's the 10 car of Richard Pugh? There he is. Where's Lou? There he goes. Crosses the line now. What does he do? There's a 47. Goes into 9th place. So Zabas. Oh, what happened with Zabas there? Did he have a bit of contact? I think he did. He was on a bit of a lap there, wasn't he? And that's going to cost him. So he crosses the line now and goes into 6th place. So he's going to hope that Richard Pugh doesn't get in his way now. So Roberts has managed to get out on track, which is great stuff for him. So Richard Pugh, watch your back, my friend, because there is a fast driver behind you. And going to give him the room required. I think Richard's a clever guy. Or is he? It's not helping Zabas at all. He really needs to get through. And it looks like Richard has let him through. Well done, Richard. So Zabas goes through. So Scotty is flying at the moment and half a second in front. It's another win here, doesn't he? So there's Ben. He's moved over. He's decided that's enough. Lewis is coming through. There is Haber. Andy Pine. Good lap there from him. All the track there. Love that. Zabas. is the man. Got to keep an eye on him. He just pulls out the bag and he's very good on fuel saving, so we'll see what he can do. So here comes Scotty. Does he go faster? No, he doesn't. What about Ben? We'll keep an eye on that because there's Ben there. There's Lewis. So Lewis was the one on the lap, wasn't he? Haslett just in front of him. So Haber goes in the third with a 46.1. And Lewis, where does he go? Stays fourth. So Lewis is there in fourth. Let's go look at Gear Kayla. There's Gear Kayla. Handy Pint coming through. Lacko on a 48 there. Not very good for him. There's Robbie. There is Handy Pint. And Handy Pint's going to cross the line now. Louis goes faster again. Doesn't stay in that top 8. Unfortunate for him. But where is Zabas? Let's keep an eye on him. Cross the line. Goes into 7th. Oh, he's going to be very frustrated. That's going to be difficult from there. That's going to be difficult from there. Did not have the lap he wanted there. And Roberts goes with a 151. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So Scotty on pole position, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. So there we have it. Didn't have a look at the tyres actually, because that would have made it very interesting to see how this happened. So Scotty on pole, is Ben in second, Haber third, Lewis in fourth, Gear Kayla fifth, Handy Pint sixth, Zabas down in 7th place, Audio Muted in 8th, then we've got Haslett 9th, Louis in 10th, Lacko in 11th with Roberts in 12th, Robbie in 13th, and Richard Pugh there in 14th place. Wow, wow, wow. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this hour underway, shall we? And this is the final race of the GT3 Championship here on Super Sunday. So here we go. Scotty on pole, Ben in second, Haber third, Lewis in fourth. Gear Kayla takes out that top 5. Who is going to have it? Flashing the lights is LB Racing already. Just showing Ben, get out the way, I'm coming through. There's 5 lights. We're waiting for them to go out. Who's going to take it into turn 1? Nobody jumps. Away we go. Oh! Haber's bogged down. Don't know what's happened to Haber, but he's bogged down and everyone's managed to miss him. Fantastic stuff. And it's Scotty in the lead. Ben in second. Ben might go for a cutback into turn 1. Doesn't quite do it. Hard on the brakes. Look at Zabas in 6th place as well. Everyone's got through. Round the outside is Zabas. Everyone is through. Great stuff. Oh, Lewis is off. Lewis is off in turn 1. So I'm not too sure what happened there, but Lewis is off the track and he's going to have to really make some moves now, hasn't he? Down the inside, Damo has a look, doesn't quite do it. So Zabas now in to 5th, the leader of the championship. So it's Ben who takes the lead from Scotty in 2nd place. Audio Muted in 3rd. It's Handy Pint 4th place. Zabas down the inside. Has he got that done? That's going to be a very, very close move if he does. No, not quite. Shuts the door. So it's Ben in the lead. Scotty in 2nd, followed by Audio Muted 3rd. Handy Pint 4th. Zabas there in 5th place. Gear Kayla chasing down the BMW. Should be very good round this track as well. Very, very clean car. So here we go, down the outside. This time Zabas is having a look. Oh, Handy Pint shutting the door. Has contact with Audio Muted. But Audio Muted's had a blinding start, hasn't he? Look at him there. In 3rd place and under real pressure. So it's Ben in the lead. Just look at Scotty around the outside into the braking zone. That's going to be very tough for Ben to hold that line now because Scott's going to have the inside line. Tries to tack in. Doesn't quite do it. Let's go on board with Ben here. And let's look behind him. And there is a very, very happy or very, very frustrated car, but there is Handy Pint. Have a look down the inside. Audio Muted. Look, they were backing up there. Oh, it looks like Zabas got contact as well from Handy Pint and also from Gear Kayla, who was looking for the inside line on Zabas. But it looks like at the moment Audio Muted is holding the guys up. Let's have a look at Audio Muted as he comes round the final corner. Whips the curb on the inside. Now here we go. What's this Nissan got power-wise? That Porsche is really closing in, isn't it? Hasn't got quite enough to go past. Has a look now. Audio Muted hard on the brakes, turns in, shuts the door on the Porsche. Goodness me. So it's Ben in the lead, Scotty in 2nd, Audio Muted in 1st. Sorry, let's just start that again. Ben in first, Scott in second, Audio Muted in first. I just quickly looked at the screen to see what was going on, and Zabasser, looks like Zabasser made a mistake there coming out of the corner because Gear Kayla's on the back. It's great stuff from Haslett. Haslett there in 7th place. He's having a good run at the moment. Let's keep an eye on that. Roberts there in 8th. Really poor start from Haber, so he'll be chasing down everyone there in the 9th spot, but he's really heavily glitching, and I hope that does sort itself out. It's not good for the stream. Big whale tail on the back of that Aston Martin. Guys around the outside this time, trying to get the cut back. Didn't quite work. Lewis is now making moves and goes past Lacko for position, so watch out for Lewis. Now into 10th place from the back of the grid. And there is Robbie there as well, with Louis behind him, so making great progress now. Oh, there's a bit of a smoke coming from one of the cars in front. And Haber's gone through, so Haber's gone through into 8th place. Let's keep an eye on the leaders. Half a second now. Scotty needs to stay with him as he comes through the final few corners. Very glitchy. It's the curve. So, drag race now. What can Ben do? Can he get away? Let's go on board with Ben. On board with the CCR driver. On the brakes. Eye on Zabas in that 5th position as well. A big battle going on for 3rd. Still haven't found the way past Audio Muted, and they're getting away, aren't they? That looks like there's a move going on for 3rd. Where it is? There he is. There's Handy Mike. Still hasn't got past. Train behind him now. Looking for the inside line this time. Hard on the brakes. Again, had to tuck in there, did Handy Pint. Zabas is looking very tasty, isn't he? Still trying to find a way through. Leader's getting away. Needs to find a way through. Zabas again just has a little sniff down the inside of the left-hander. Here we go. Climbing the hill. Great shot here. Let's go outside because this is a brilliant shot. The car's coming through. Hopefully they got the original shot from Gran Turismo Sport, because that was a brilliant one when you see him shooting down into the hairpin. Hard on the brakes. Brilliant stuff. So Audio Muted there in 3rd. There's Handy Pint 4th. Zabas in 5th. Zabas will be looking to fuel save here. Very tough challenge now from that 5th spot. If he can't get through and can't get past these cars because the leaders are away, and again Scotty's still trying to find a way through on Ben, hasn't quite done it yet. But the battle moves on swiftly. Look at the train, you can see on the map on the right hand side of the screen. The 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th all together now. Fastest lap from Ben as he crosses the line. 2nd now, moves away from Scott. But with good fuel load, same as Ben pretty much. Audio Muted again, just trying to hold off, and Zabas going down the inside of Handy Pint for a position. Doesn't quite do it. Gear Kayla also had a little look. Again, it's just about being patient and finding the right time to do it, because you need to keep an eye on the guy in front, and this is perfect for them. In the tow, saving fuel. And again, Audio Muted makes a mistake, and that's it. And that's Handy Pint through. Handy Pint's through. Now, can he get away? Again, Zabas trying to find a clean overtake here and can't quite do it. Let's see if we can go back on that overtake there. We just missed it from Handy Pint going into 3rd place. That was a good move. Little mistake, and that's all it needed. A little mistake there from Audio Muted, and that's given the opportunity. And look at this. Zabas is through into the braking zone, gets contact, and he's off. Oh! He's off the track. He gets back on. Gear Kayla, I think Gear Kayla feels it was his fault, maybe? I'm not too sure. Let's have a look at that again. That was intense. So Audio Muted goes wide. He goes off the track, comes back on the track. He's got the inside line. Now, what happened here? Because Gear Kayla is trying to find a way through. Hard on the brakes. Oh, he just overshoots. Oh, he's got the brake on, and he just can't get the car to turn. And Gear Kayla follows suit. This is an incredible race, isn't it? Look at this. So Lewis has now got Zabas in front of him, and this could be good for Lewis. Doesn't need to push now. Could just sit on the leader. Let's go back to the leaders. And don't worry about the fuel. It's got nothing to do with it. It's got a bad glitch on this game, and I have no idea why it does it. But look at the fog coming down. This is going to change everything. Hard on the brakes into the right-hander. people will start looking at their radars, I think. Oh, flat out now, hard on the brakes, into the very twisty complex. Still holding it at the moment. Handy Point is away. He has pulled away, hasn't he? There he is. There is Handy Point. Haber's done very well. He's now into 4th place after all the argy-bargy going on. There is Audio Muted. Haslett there in 6th. Gear Kayla 7th. There is Roberts in 8th. Lewis in 9th. And Zabas there in 10th place. My goodness me. Again, defensive work from Ben. Goes slightly wide. Cutback could be on here for Scott. Gets the power down. Oh. Sweeping round the right-hander. There they go. Keep your messages coming in, guys. Really appreciate the messages. If you've got anything to say, who's in the driving seat at the moment? Do you think it's going to be one of these two? Do you think Zabas has got a chance from where he is? I think it's going to be very tough in there, but you never know in this race. Don't forget that pit is very difficult to get right. You can't go over the curving. You have to make sure that you get it right. Again, don't worry about the fuel remaining. It's got nothing to do with it. They've got plenty of fuel. So, guys coming through now, and it's Ben from Scotty still. Haber's really closed up on Handy Point now. So let's have a look at that battle. As you can see, he's jumping around like a black rabbit at the moment. So Handy Point there in 3rd. There's Haber in 4th. Oh, and Haslett's left the room. Haslett has left the room. Handy Point, Haber, Audio Muted. Yeah, Kayla. Zabas is now trying to go around the outside and gets it done. What a move that was from Zabas. He needed it and he's got through, and he's also passed Lewis. So, knowing he's 17 seconds down the road, he has to get going. He's got enough fuel there to challenge, but there's a move for the inside from Scotty. Just called it on camera, and there we go. It's Scotty into the lead, but a good exit from Ben. Drag race to turn to the bottom of the hill here. And has he got that done? Yes, he has. Scotty goes into the lead of this race. What a great move from Scotty into 1st. Ben in 2nd. Handy Point under real pressure. Where has Haber gone? Haber's off the track. Now, we lost a couple of guys in the background there. What is going on at the background there? It's Gear Kalo. Is it Audio Muted? Is that Audio Muted dropped all the way back? Let's see if we can pick that up. I do apologise, everyone. It was somewhere. Oh, it's Damo. Damo went off the track. Oh, my goodness me. So it's Damo went off the track, kept back on. And he's dropped all the way back to the back of the pack. And he's now in 10th spot. Back to the leaders. Now he's got away. He's trying to clear Ben. And he's sort of just about in the tow. So Ben needs to stick with him. So, power down from the guys. Ben has slightly better fuel. Handy Point there on half a tank now. Great shot from all the guys. There is Haber. Here, Kayla there in the 5th spot. There is Audio Muted doing well. Zabas is now on a charge. Right, we do have a driver into the pits, and there's Richard Pugh off. Richard Pugh driving off the track there, manages to get it sorted out, and here is Damo, who's first in, has engine damage and aero. So we'll get that repaired. Big incident there for the driver, so I'm sure he'll be filling up now. See what he can do. Fills up, gets the repairs done. Away he goes. Right, so let's take a look. So it's now 7, nearly 8 tenths from Scotty, from Ben, from Handy Point. Haber in 4th, trying to chase it down. So Haber was right behind him, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe a mistake somewhere. Gear Kayla in 5th. He's looking very spicy now, isn't he, as he comes through. Audio Muted in 6th place. Then we have Zabas on the case now of Audio Muted. There is Lewis in the background. Let's go on board with Zabas. Needs to get past him quickly. Still 17 seconds. Ben with the fastest lap. To find. gap there, and it looks like he made a mistake. Did he move over there, or did he make a mistake? Because don't forget, some of these guys have got their own ideas, and we've also got another driver going very, very slowly indeed. Now, what happened there? Oh, he's gone off the track. That's what happened. Oh, so Handy Point spun, went wide on the track there, and that's given Giacchino. Did Giacchino go through? Yes, he did. He got the opportunity and went through. So that's really unfortunate for Handy Point. He was doing so well. Now he's got Zabas for company. So Zabas is now up to 6th place after passing Audio Muted. So Zabas in 6th. Audio Muted just behind him now. Leader's nearly 4 corners in front now. It's absolutely incredible. 18 seconds down the road. Really pushing. Oh, a little twitch there from Zabas. Lovely sound from Audio Muted's car in the 7. Let's go on board with Handy Point. There he is. See, 3rd place, and he's doing a cracking job. Look at Lewis as well. Also now into 8th spot. Still fighting away. They're already coming up to the final couple of corners. Zabas is looking very racy indeed, isn't he? Haslett again having issues with the internet. Oh, and has he got through? Oh, contact. Oh, and he's off the track. So let's take a look at that again. Let's see what happens. Zabas down the inside. Looks like he's got that done. Gives loads of room, and I think he just clipped the curb, did Handy Point, and drifted out wide. Again, very difficult place to overtake there, and also to defend as well. So in the moment, like he got it done. Again, Zabas now drops down to 8th place. Very difficult time at the office, but he will keep pushing. It's going to be a difficult job now. But Scotty in the lead, 1.3 now, pulling away. So it's Scotty in the lead from Ben in 2nd place. Haber in 3rd. Then we've got Giacchino in 4th place. Followed by Handy Point in 5th. Audio Muted there in 6th. Lewis in 7th. And Zabas in 8th place. Sorry everyone, I'm just because it's very difficult when people are trying to race and people just jump in. Sorry about that. Back to the race. And Scotty doing a cracking job. Nearly 50% on the front tyres. Got 5 now. Got just over 1/4 of a tank. Same for Ben. Haber also around just over 1/4 of a tank with Giacchino on the same. Handy Point at 1/4 of a tank, just coming up to. Audio Muted is nearly to free at nearly half a tank. It's unbelievable. This car is incredible and fuel save. Lewis also looking very good and very tasty indeed. So this is going to be dramatic. It's going to make so much difference at the end of this race. His tyres are destroyed, but if he can just hold out, this could be very beneficial for him. There is Zabas. His tyres looking pretty good. He's just got over 1/4 of a tank. Lacko also at half a tank. So different fuel strategies from all these people. Probably in Lou there as well. Also from HRT. Mr. Paul Coupe. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Zabas says rigged. Is that rigged? No, never rigged, sir. Never rigged. Just wrong place, wrong time. Very tough to overtake, Randy. You've got to choose your points. You've got to choose your opportunities. Sometimes those opportunities come in the wrong places, and as you can see, unfortunately for Zabas, was just wrong place, wrong time. side by side through there. It was never going to work. Somebody had to back out. But in racing, nobody does. So Scotty in first, Ben in second. 2.2 now for Scotty. Oh, no pitters at the moment. There is Haber in third. Gear Kayla now up to fourth place with Handy Pint fifth. Audio muted. So Handy Pint's doing well now. He's now closing up on Gear Kayla, but Gear Kayla is also closing up on Haber. So Audio muted also in the sixth spot, who's going to have acres of time on his hands because he's got so much more fuel. In the sixth spot. So everyone coming down the start finish straight. Good battle at the back as well between the HRT guys. There is Roberts. In 11th there is Lou. 10th and 9th respectively is Robbie and Lacko. I just think they're just enjoying having the time of their lives together. I'm not going to sing the song. But, Scotty 2.2 now. Ben far behind. And this is where it makes it a little bit more interesting because obviously we know what these pits are like and it's very, very tough to get it right. It's very, very tough. Don't forget everybody to like and stream. Like and subscribe, should I say. Like and stream if you want. It's up to you. Very hot in here, I do apologise. Gingers don't work well in the heat. So there we go. It is still Scotty, Ben, Haber, Gear Kayla. That was starting to get a little bit tasty, isn't it, for that third place? There's Haber, there's Gear Kayla, and there's Handy Pint just behind. You can just see a faint audio muted in the background. And then just behind them is Lewis and Zabas. So the gaps are starting to open up on the screen, as you can see on the map. Our leaders are coming through. Now, this is going to be sort of, are they going to come in? Is anyone coming in? No, they ain't. So Scotty will definitely be the first one out of the two to come in. I'm pretty sure of that. Haber might come in shortly. He has no front left tyre. It's absolutely gone. Still managing to hold on. And we need to have a look at these glitches. They're absolutely unreal. So driver off the track at the back as well. Not too sure who that was. It was one of the HRT guys. Which one was it? I don't know. It was that one. It was Robbie. So Robbie went slightly wide there. Comes across the line again. So Lewis is in. So Lewis is bailed. He's gone very early. So Lewis is in. He's got plenty of fuel. Now this could be very, very crucial to the end of the race. So the guys happily just move in and that guy's so hard he can hold the tyre a little bit longer than everybody else. It's so hot, he doesn't care. So Lewis is there. Louis also has gone in. Beautiful looking Porsche. And that's the same guy that just stole Lewis's tyre, isn't it? Maybe those kids' toys, those airlines that used to fling around really quickly. So Robert goes into 11th place and Louis goes down into 12th after the pit stop. So Robert's on a charge. There is Lewis back out. He doesn't fill all the way, so that's interesting to know. So slightly lighter car. Let's see what he can do. Robbie there in 9th. Lacko is there in 8th. Then we have the battle between Zabas and Audio Muted. So that's starting to kick off again. And we have the leader in. The leader is in. So leader has come into the pits. Now, it's going to be very tough. Did he get a penalty? He was running red, and this could be absolute music to Ben's ears. So tyres are off. New tyres on. Interesting to see if anyone made the medium work. So Gear Kayla and Handy Pint in as well. Look at Handy Pint, 4 litres left. Gear Kayla 11. Zabas is also in, so this is going to be very interesting. So Zabas has decided, usually he's the fuel saving king, and he's gone flat out to just try and see if he can get back into this race. So there goes Scott. So that was 22 minutes into the race. So there we go. So that could be 2 stopping for sure. So Gear Kayla also in. Handy Pint also in. And Zabas also in. So is Zabas going to try and pip him in the pits? But Giacala has just gone out now. So has Handy Pint. And Lewis has definitely made a brilliant opening lap, hasn't he? Look at that. His outlap was absolutely sensational. So much so, he's now putting Giacala under pressure. So that little drop of fuel he left has really helped him to climb the ladder. And now he's down the inside of Giacala, and Giacala's going to have to give him room. But Giacala's going to the inside of the hairpin. This is very tough for Lewis now. Hard on the brakes. He's going to try and tuck on the inside. He can't quite get the car turn in, but he's going to try and hold the inside line for the left hand. That's brilliant driving. That is brilliant driving. Has he got it done? I think he has, and Giacala had to bail out. And that is absolutely superb stuff from Lewis Beckenham. Superb stuff from LB Racing there. Giacala did everything right. He defended the line. He knew he was next to him. And this is the difference between someone using radar and someone without using radar. Brilliant stuff from Giacala. Great respect. And Lewis now drives into that position of 8th place. And now, here we go. Ben is in. He fuels. Now, is Ben going to fuel all the way? Haber is also coming in. So we've got to keep an eye on Scotty. Where is Scotty? He's now coming on the start-finish straight, and he's nearly pretty much filled up to the brim. Now, where is Ben coming out from here? Keep an eye. Keep an eye. There goes Scotty. Where is Ben? Oh, he's miles in front. Look at this. Ben's just coming out now, but Ben's got a full tank, but he's now dropped 4 seconds. My goodness me. Robbie stays out. Wow. Robbie's got some... Oh, he's got loads of fuel left. Giacala has now got past Lewis for position. So Lewis has now lost that position to Giacala. Mr. Cameraman quickly jumping over. Oh, my goodness me. Lewis had a bit of a moment there. Managed to get it back together. But they've both closed up on Haber. Handy Point's dropped back a spot. Look at this. Lewis now on the fastest lap at the moment. Maybas in 9th. Keep your messages coming in, guys. Really do appreciate it. Again, Lewis trying to find an outside line there. Not going to work. Giacala holding him off. There is Handy Point in the 8th spot. He'll be looking to find a way through. There's Zabas. Still in the chase. Audio muted. It's unbelievable how far he's... Now this is going to be interesting. Audio mute is there. Ben is in 3rd. Now he goes... I'm pretty sure he's going to pull over now to the pits. I think he's going to let Scott through. That's quite clever. That's very clever. He's got his own race to think about. He's thinking about points. And that's brilliant stuff from Audio mute. So he comes across the line. He's going to go for another lap. Is he mad? He's obviously mad. So he's let Scotty do what he needs to do, which is very clever thinking from Audio Muted. So Scotty in the lead, Audio in 2nd, will have to pit. Ben there in 3rd, and there's a massive stretch of road, 18 seconds to be precise, from Haber. Now, if Audio Muted comes in, I think it's about 25 seconds is a pit stop. That will be very interesting. There is Lewis. Oh, coming out of the pits. Who was that? That was Haber. So Haber's dropped all the way back. There he is. No, who was that? I do apologise. I got that wrong again. No, it was Haber. I'm sure that was Haber that just come out of the pits. Someone very, very close to... Oh, sorry. I do apologise. It was Richard Pugh that just come out of the pits. So Giacala now into 6th. Andy Point there in 7th. Oh, he's got a 3-second penalty from the pit stop, and that's not what he wanted. Zabas has overshot the corner, and he's going to try and get the back end to settle down. Blue flags are out for the drivers, who are in front of them now. Not sure why that's out, because definitely cleared him. So, coming up to the halfway stage. Zabas in 8th place. I mean, this would be an incredible win if he can get it from there. I don't think it's possible. 30 seconds down the road. Penalty there. Oh, that's such a painful penalty. And the problem is, for Handy Point, it's not just 3 seconds. It's more like 6, because the car just dropped so far down the rev range. You've got to literally drop it back into 1st. So Handy Point now into 8th place. Let's go back to the leader. 4.5 seconds. Audio Muted is in. So Audio Muted is in. Now it'll be very interesting to see where Haber comes out here. So there's Haber. Still got the whole straight to go yet. Lewis is under pressure from Gear Kayla now. There's Gear Kayla just behind him. Audio Muted is still filling up, and here we go. It's getting very foggy out there. So this is going to be very interesting on tyres. Too much air in those airlines, isn't there? Absolutely having a fit, they are. So, in, out, he goes on mediums. He goes on medium tyres. Oh, and he's crossed the line. Oh, Audio Muted. He's got a 6-second penalty. And we've also got a yellow flag out down at turn 1. Now let's have a look what happened there. So I think it's Lou. Now, did he see Audio Muted come out of the corner? Maybe. No, he's on his own. Oh, the yellow flag's already been. So who was that went in? Maybe Richard Pugh. I think it might have been Richard Pugh in the Ferrari. So yeah, he's just in front. So it wasn't Lou. Oh, and Audio Muted's off. Audio Muted's off, and he's trying to get back onto the track. The fog is really coming down now. And Audio Muted, after doing so well, chucks on the medium tyre to try something different. Gets a 6-second penalty, which is obviously just destroyed the rest of his race. And the lights are on, the fog is out, and look at the fog coming down. Goodness me. Oh, Scott, 17 seconds in the lead. And that is some heavy fog. So there is Ben. So 30 minutes of this race to go, as you can see in the middle of your screen there, guys. Oh. And that is so dense. It's ridiculous. Fastest lap from Scott, a 1:45.240. Now, this changes everything. It really does. So, concentration levels. Now we're going to have a greasy track. There is Lewis in front. Lewis has had a super run of it, hasn't he? Look at this. Now into 4th place. Yeah, Kayla trying to chase him down. Lights are on. Look at that fog. That's incredible. That has really come down. So there is Gear Kayla. Zabas now there in 6th place. Let's go on board with the championship leader. And we have a yellow flag out. Oh my goodness me. What? Who is that? Is that Ben? That's Ben. That's Ben. It's Ben off. So Ben's off. He's now into 4th place. So let's go and have a look at that. So he was in 2nd. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He just caught the inside of the curb. And that was enough to get the car to go around. So Haber now in 2nd. Lewis now in 3rd. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Does Gear Kayla get the opportunity as well? No, he doesn't, because he has a penalty. This has changed everything now, hasn't it? This is incredible stuff. Oh, Lewis is off. Lewis is off the track. My goodness me, what is happening? Oh, look, he's caught the curb. Oh, he was doing so well, he caught the curb and he couldn't get the car to turn in. And that is Zabas right behind now. Did Zabas get through? Zabas is trying. He's there, down the inside, not quite doing it. Now, did he get contact? He's okay. Oh, and he's gone off again. Lewis has gone off the track again. He's back on the track. And again, this fog is really taking its toll. Look at Handy Point. He's now going to have an opportunity on Lewis as well, down the inside. Has he got it done? Shuts the door to Lewis. He's like, I don't want another one gone. Thank you very much. So Lewis in 6th. Oh, Handy Point down the inside, just tucks in. And Lewis tries to get the hairpin. Gets a nose in. Leans on the Porsche. He can't get the car under control. He's really struggling with this pace. So the track has got very, very greasy all of a sudden. It's not rain. But the fog coming down has made the track really, really greasy. So Scotty, 25 seconds in front of Haber. Emil Giacala, who's under real pressure from Ben, but Ben's got Zabas right behind him now. Look at Ben with the actually blazing lights on. Into the right-hander. What a turn of events. Lewis from 3rd to 7th. Zabas from, like, what was that, 10th? Now into 5th. Scotty not putting a foot wrong at the moment. Haber is definitely closing down Scotty there, wasn't it? Was it down to 4.9? Zabas having a look around the outside here of Ben. Now on the inside, Ben goes wide, tucks in, Zabas through. They are really struggling with these tyres. You can see Ben's warming up the tyres, trying to get some heat into these tyres. This is absolutely incredible. Slightly wide. Tries to turn in. Great stuff. Good respect there from Ben. Giacala at the moment holding 3rd. Zabas also there. Battle between Lewis and Handy Pint. Handy Pint's now got through on Lewis. It looks like the fog has died down slightly. Cars could come back into play. Zabas is having a look down the inside. Oh! Giacala rear end going very twitchy. Zabas putting the pressure on. Let's go on board with Giacala. Down the inside. Oh, let's go. Oh, bit of contact again, and that's exactly where Ben lost it. Luckily saved it this time. Ben having a look down the inside. Doesn't quite do it. Zabas has to tuck back into the racing line. Minutes of this race to go. We have someone in the pits from the back. Slightly wider line. Oh, no mistake there from Giacala. Manages to save it yet again. The pressure is too much now. Can Zabas do it again? Slightly wider line this time. Tucks down onto the inside. Is he going to have a chance here? So it's going to be drag race to turn 1, here we go. He's in the tow. He's definitely going to have an opportunity here, surely this time. Waits and waits and waits. Tucks out now. Dives out into down the inside. Hard on the brakes. Giacala holds the line, but he doesn't. Had to give it away. And into 3rd place goes Zabas, but Giacala done a very good job there. And Ben now trying to find an opportunity. Has looked down the inside. Doesn't want Zabas to get away. Hard on the brakes. Goes through. Oh, gets a little bit of the grass. And Giacala drops 2 places in 2 corners. Now, the man on the mission, Zabas. Ben following suit. Now, Ben could and might come back into play here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget the thumbs up as well, please, guys. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, back to 3rd place, and it's definitely cleared up a bit, so these tyres are going to start working. Haber's not that far down the road. There he is. You can see him 5.9 seconds down the road is Haber. There he is. He's having a very good race indeed. Obviously knows his GT3 cars. We do have a car stopped in the pit lane, and it's Roberts. So Roberts is either parked up. He's got engine damage again, so that's a real shame for him. The guy tripped over the airline, the flailing airline, and looks like Roberts has decided to call it a day. So Roberts retired. Let's have a look at Richard Pugh actually, because he's all out on his own, but he does so much for us here at CC. If ever we need a driver, he's always on point. Have a listen to this Ferrari. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Right, let's take a look at our leader. He's coming up to back markers now. 27 seconds is that gap. 22 minutes of this race to go. So you can probably just turn it down a notch now. He's got a few seconds under his belt. probably fuel save. Try and save as much as possible. There's Haber in second. Goes a little bit wide there. And I don't know. Hopefully that's not just the glitch. But it's now to 5 seconds. And he's really chasing down Haber for that second place. An incredible race. Oh, Ben slides that car out of the corner. Does the CCR man. So Handy Point there in 6th place. Lewis is still with him though. But Lewis will have to fuel up. It didn't quite work out for him, did it? For that early stop. It could have gone a little bit longer. Could have found out what those conditions were like on those tyres. So across the line in 7th place. Scotty still holds that fastest lap. To 3rd place because Ben is right behind Zabas. 4 seconds now. They are starting to close up. Purple lap from Zay. And they are closing the man in 2nd on board with Zabas. Louis also now in the pits. So let's take a look at Lou. Wheels off. New set of rubber on. Such a shame for Audio Muted. Was right up there in the top 3. Went for a medium tyre. That's cost him, hasn't it? There's Lou. Yes, Scott. So Scott's now got past Robbie for position, so started to come through the field now. Here's our leader. Take a look at Zabas. There he is. There is Richard Pugh. Now down to 3.4 is that gap. Very glitchy. It's a shame because that car is lovely to look at, but you can't look at it too long because it makes your eyes go funny. So there is Zay. There is Ben. And Gear Kayla there in 5th. So Lewis is in. Lewis comes in. He doesn't want that penalty, so he makes sure he goes in nice and easy this time. Richard Pugh just moves out of the way. Nicely done, Richard. And the Porsches go through. 2.5 seconds now. So Lewis in the pits, new tyres. Fresh pair of shoes for him. Out he goes. Of time. There is Lacko just behind him, so let's see what he can do. So that'll be the last fill for Lewis. Again, that's probably not a bad idea because it's going to be dependent on where everyone else is. Because Lewis needs, Scott needs fuel now. Haber is now got 1.6 between him and Zabas, and obviously Scott's just put the hammer down, which is giving him, you know, a bit of an issue here because he has got less fuel than the 2 behind. Yes, he is 29 seconds down the road, I get that. But anything can happen in this race. There is Haber. There is Zabas. Definitely coming down. And it looks like he's made a mistake somewhere along the line because he's now dropped back to 1.6. I think that was Gear Kayla going into the pits. Yes, it was. So Gear Kayla now into the pits. Now, where's Handy Pine? Handy Pine crosses the line. He goes into 5th place now. So we need to look at where Lewis is. There's Lewis. That's going to be a bit too far back to claim that position. But you never know in this race. You've still got to fill up. 17 minutes. It's going to be very, very tough indeed. I guess another super set of soft tyres there. So there's Lewis just flailing out the final corner there. You can see the man he needs to catch in front of him now. 11 seconds down the road. 8 seconds down the road. So back to the leader. There he is. 29 seconds. Has Haber been caught? There he is. 1.3 now. So Haber under pressure. And as we've seen already, Zaybas has got dealings. Hopefully this will be a nice clean pass if he gets to him. But Scotty is in, so leader is in. Now, what is Zaybas going to do? That's going to make it very interesting indeed. Zaybas is in the red. He might go on another lap here. Ben's got plenty of fuel. That's interesting. So Ben has managed to turn it down a notch and saved plenty of fuel. So out the corner they go. Drag race to the first corner. Scotty's still putting his fuel in the tank, and he's come out in a perfect position. You can see the top three in front of him. And Zaybas needs to get through. Handy Pint also in. So Handy Pint with a half-second penalty. Hopefully he doesn't go over the lines this time. It's nice new set of shoes. Also got some front end damage, which he doesn't want. So through goes Gear Kayla. Now, this will be interesting because Lewis did this last time, didn't he? He crossed the line and Handy Pint was still coming out of the pits. And he's still filling up. So there's Lewis. Where's Handy Pint? Handy Pint's still in. So Handy Pint's gone full hog. He's gone full fuel. And that might be enough to close him up. Lacko also in. But he's also got a penalty. So that is also going to help Lewis to get away. So there's Audio Muted in 8th. There is Lou in 9th. Lacko is in the pits in the gorgeous looking Nismo. Fantastic win in the BMW race previously. I like how chilled they are just walking back into the pits. Absolutely fantastic. Out he goes. Wow, hello. That was a bit interesting. So Haber in the lead now. Zaybas is now 6/10, half a second now behind the man in front. So what's going to happen? He goes into the pits. He goes into the pits. Oh, dearie me. Trying to overtake him in the pits. Fantastic. Lovely Zaybas. Brilliant. So there we go. It's Ben there. There is Scott. And Scott must be thinking, what is going on here? What is going on here? I was right behind that guy earlier on. Scott has just put an absolute shift in. Now, who is going to get out first? Is it going to be Zaybas or is it going to be Haber? Who pushed the X button quicker for those soft tyres? So Zaybas out, Haber out. Who is it going to be? It's going to be Haber, but it's going to be a drag race all the way down to turn 1. Now, what's Zaybas going to do? He goes down the inside and gets it done. So Zaybas into 3rd place. Haber's going to have a look at this as well, but doesn't quite do it. So Zaybas now into 3rd. And there's a move down the inside there as well from Gear Kayla, but that's not on Lewis. That was on Richard Pugh. So Zaybas now just needs to concentrate on closing in that gap. I mean, it is a big order, and I don't think it's going to do it, but you never know in racing. So Ben is just going to come in for a fuel stop. 3.7 seconds in the lead from, and there it's Scotty. I just don't know what happened there. But now Ben has to concentrate on what's going on behind him because he has 13 minutes to go. Probably won't have to fuel all the way. So he might just drop a bit of fuel, like what Zaybas has done. There's Giacala's doing very well, isn't he? There he is. And he's only 3.5 from Haber, so he could get a top 4 finish here. So Ben comes in. Scotty goes through, back into the lead. There he goes. And Scott does a 44.881. Wow. So the guys we need to look at now is Zabas and Haber. So here we go. The wheels go on. Another set of racing softs. Casual there with the guys again. So Zabas, where is he? So Ben goes out. Where's Zabas? He's flying down the straight. Now, where's Ben? Ben's coming out now, and he's got about half a second in front, maybe more. So yes, he has. Look at that. It's down to 1.5. So Ben has got out in front, fresh tyres, and I think he's going to be slightly lighter. Yes, he is. Oh, and Haber makes a mistake coming out of turn 1. But he's feeling the pinch now because Giacala's only 3.8 seconds behind him. So Lewis there in 6th. Handy Point is there. And I think that was Richard Pugh just gone off the track. But that fog is coming down again, isn't it? Look at this fog. It's caught out a lot of people in the last half hour. So Scotty there in the lead. Lights ablaze. The battle at the moment is between Ben, who goes very twitchy. Ben, Zabas, Haber all together. First, second, third. Giacala just behind them in 4th after an hour's racing. On board with Ben. Oh, Zabas really closes up there, doesn't he? My goodness me, did he close up. Using all of that curb. Look at him go down the inside this time, and he's tried this on Handy Point. Has he got it done this time? Yes, he has. What a move from Zabas. But look at Ben trying to go down the inside and doesn't quite do it, and that's a fantastic move from Zabas, but goes wide. Goes wide and gets back on the track. Oh, that's a real shame, and Ben manages to hold on. My goodness me, these two battling absolutely fantastic stuff. Look at this. So Ben goes a slightly wider line. Actually probably the better line, and then Zabas couldn't quite get the car to turn in. I think he was too busy worrying about where Ben was going to be, and made a big mistake. Wow. Now back into 4th, and he's got to do it all over again. 10 laps to go. So Scotty in the lead, 31 seconds down the road. How has he made this? He's going to be... I can't wait to hear him in the interview. Only 15 minutes ago, he was battling with these two guys here. Look at Haber, he's all over the back. Well, quite literally all over the back with the glitching, but he's all over the back of Ben for that second place. I have a look down the inside here on the brakes, hard on the brakes. They both dip down at the front. Oh, it's a little bit narrow there. Haber's having a look. Ben shuts the door. Having another look down the inside. Managing to get away now is Ben. Well done to him. There's Haber in 3rd. Oh, Haber tries down the inside, and there's contact. Oh, there's contact. There is contact, and Haber should slow down. Haber should slow down after that. He should slow down and give that place back. So into the corner they go. Now the contact was before that. I do apologise about the replay. I really should give that place back. So it's still Scott in the lead. Haber in 2nd. Zabas now 3rd. With Ben in 4th. It's very quick through the first few corners, does Zabas. So Zabas would have seen that, and he just needs to just keep an eye on the prize in front. So Ben's still there, doing a cracking job. Just needs to get that concentration back, as Giacala is now closing in on him, who's now just under a second behind. Lewis there in 6th. He's had a really good run. 3.1 seconds behind, so he'll be just pushing hard now for the last 7 minutes. There's Handy Point in 7th. Battle for that second place is on, isn't it? Has he got through? No, not yet. Slightly wide from Haber. Opportunity now for Zabas. Very defensive is Haber now. He's all over the track, quite literally. Seven minutes of this race to go, ladies and gentlemen. What a interesting race it's been. How on earth has Scotty managed to get away? Oh, Haber flicks up the dust. Let's go on board with Haber. Look behind him. There is that man in the Porsche, our champion at the moment. Still not giving up. There he is. Oh, sideways has been in the background. Seeing the lights just disappear and then come back into play. Opportunity trying to find. I do apologise about the glitching, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing I can do about it. Really is nothing I can do about it. I don't want to stop these guys from driving. I would like some sort of justification on why we're still getting these issues. So still that battle rages on between these two. There it is. Still Scotty leading. Trailing cone on the inside of the track now. That could cause some problems. So there's Scotty. Yellow flags out for someone on the start finish straight. That's very interesting. That was like Richard Pugh just lost the back end of the car there. See him and just move over. Does. We're going to keep an eye on this battle because it's starting to really get tense now, isn't it? Look how quickly Zabas has got back on the case. With Ben in 4th. Oh, come on. Put yourselves out, glitches. Martin. Great power down the straights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all in the same shot. I tell you what, Lewis is doing very well. He's right on the cusps of closing up on Kayla now, and Zabas is in a great position. Have another opportunity. Go on board with Ben. Look from his view because I was getting headache. Oh, again, manages to get that car under control. Okay, 4.5 seconds, so Ben has definitely pulled away here. Oh. So there's Ben. Let's have a look at Gear Kayla, because Gear Kayla's having a good run here. Was he 5th place here? And all that was going on in front of him and behind him, he's managed to hold 5th. Lewis is there in 6th place, 2.9 seconds down the road. With Handy Point there in 7th. Own little race there. Louis there in 8th. He's done very well, hasn't he? He's come back into this game. Tell you what, we've got to keep an eye on this battle for second, because again, has managed to pull that gap out, but again, that exit speed off the corner from that Porsche is absolutely sublime. Coming up to Robbie now, you can see in the background, there is Lewis. So Lewis, here, Kayla and Ben on the same straight now. Again through there is Zabas. He'll be looking to disperse his mate very, very quickly. He does not want to catch him on the hairpin. And Zabas is trying to find a way through here. He's all over the back of the Aston Martin driver. Zabas will be desperately trying to stop him from coming through. And Zabas goes down the inside! Hard on the brakes and gets it done. What a move from Zabas. Brilliant stuff. Literally on the gearbox. In position, goes for a move. How about just seize the opportunity. And Zabas goes through. Good move. So Zabas into second, Haber in third. 1 minute 55. Let's have a look at our leader because we haven't really had a chat about him the last sort of 5 minutes because it's been absolutely hectic, and he's there in first place, 33 seconds down the road. It's quite remarkable. Oh, hold on a minute. We have it. Oh, it's Richard here. I just see a car go off the track there, and it was Richard again. Same corner. He doesn't like that corner. So Scott now, 1 minute 20 seconds to go. He'll definitely get this lap done. Zabas, this might be his last lap from where he is, so Zabas can just hold that. I'm pretty sure he will. That'll be game, set and match and the championship to Zabas. So there's Haber, there is Ben. Yeah, Kayla there in fifth, still hasn't quite managed to close him up. It was Lewis. Lewis has to back out, I think. He's very low on fuel. Might be his last lap. So there's Handy Pint in 7th and Lou in 8th. We're going to take a look at our leader. 40 seconds to go, so he's definitely going to get another lap here. But the battle for third is still on. Look at this. Oh, it's second, should I say. As Zabas. Oh, and Ben spins. Ben spins out. Ben spins out in 4th place. And it's the same corner again. Now, did he do the same here? Goes in. Does he turn too early? Oh, he just puts the power on again too early. And that's the car round. Oh, that's such a shame. So Scotty does another lap. Zabas is coming through. So Zabas will definitely come through now. And he's going to take the championship from an absolutely terrible start to the race. On the back of the grid, he's managed to finish in second. That's incredible. Take a bow, Zabas. And he takes the championship, the GT3 1 Hour Endurance Championship. Haber takes second. In third, sorry, should I say Haber. Kayla will take 4th, but he will get 3rd on the podium because Haber is a reserve. Lewis will take 4th, and that will guarantee him 4th in the championship. Might even be 3rd, actually. There is Ben, who will take 6th. Unfortunately for him, that spin. Handy Pint will come through in 7th place as he does so. Dreams around the final corner, so he will take 7th place. Congratulations to him. And he takes 7th. Louis will come through in 8th place. Great to see Lou back on track with his friend there. I think that's Damo just coming through as well. So Damo crosses the line after a big pit stop there. Lou will finish in 8th. Audio Muted will come through and finish in 9th. You can see Lacko also just behind him, and just behind him will be our winner. The Audio Meter comes through, and what a drive from him. Well done, sir. Lacko will finish in 10th, but there's the man himself. It's Scotty who takes the win, and what a drive from him. But it will be this man here. It will come up in a minute. Zabas, who is the champion of the GT3 1 Hour. Wow, that was incredible. Right, let's take some bearing of that, and let's take a look at those race results. So Scotty takes the win with a stonking lead. That was absolutely incredible. Zabas in second. It'll be Haber in third. Gia Kayla 4th. Lewis in 5th. Ben takes 6th, but gets the fastest lap with a 44.760. That's impressive. Well done, sir. Handy Pint will finish in 7th place. Lou in 8th. Audio Muted in 9th. Lacko in 10th. Robbie in 11th with Richard Pugh there in 12th. Roberts in 13th, and Dave Haslett unfortunately didn't finish because he got a disconnect. Wowee. What an end of a cracking event. I don't know if anyone is going to come into the comms box because it would be nice to get the top 3. We do have one driver. I'm just trying to find out who that is. It's weird. I don't know what's happened to Discord. It's like got C's and D's and E's and F's, so I'm not too sure who's who. But I'm thinking that's Scotty. And if it is, my goodness me, what a drive, my friend. Yeah, super, mate. It was just shocking. I say shocking. It's just unbelievable how quickly a race can change, isn't it? From being no more than a second between you to then being 30 seconds down the road. It's just unreal. And but mate, that's been a super day for you. Well done, top job, and congratulations. Well done. Oh, you're welcome. There you go. What a legend. And watches his race back as well. But there you go. Thanks to Scott there. Absolutely superb. Wins that race. And we hopefully we'll get Zabas in. It'd be great to get Zabas in if we possibly can. Trying to find his code. I don't know which it is. I don't know what's happened to his Discord. It's just absolutely messed up now. Let's see if we can get him in here, because it'd be good to hear from him, because obviously he's the champion, so it'd be good to get him on track and get him, in the chat, should I say. But it doesn't look like he is going to be here for that, which is really unfortunate. It really is unfortunate, but what a super drive. And apparently they couldn't hear. I do apologise. I was trying to sort out the Discord, and I'm sorry to Scott. He might pop back in, actually. Hopefully he will. But unfortunately we couldn't get the other drivers in. So I do apologise those who didn't hear him there. My apologies. He said he's going to watch it back. He said he was having a really good run with Ben, but unfortunately he had that incident, which was a real shame. But yeah, it was a fantastic race. He did a super job, didn't he? Which says Pint Rigged, says Lamis there. Paul says hello, great to see you, Paul back. I thought you had a formation lap. No, I did speak about it in the Discord. Yeah, again, everyone was in the Discord when we were speaking about it, sir, so I do apologise for that. We didn't have one in the last one either. Good Lewis, says D-Man. Laugh Out Loud, says Lou. We can't hear him. Unfortunately, that's what happens. Great racing and event all night. Thanks a lot, Craig. Hopefully see you again in the lobby, in not long. Okay. Thanks for all the hard work you put in, and well done to all the drivers who have competed. Yeah, definitely. It was. It's been absolutely super, and it's a shame that Joe's not doing the Aston Martin, because that would have been super. But we will do some Sunday events. I will put some on. But they'll be just like one-off specials, and we'll do some IndyCar, we'll do a F1. Why not? We'll do an F1. If I fall asleep while commentating, don't blame me, because I'm not an F1 fan. And we'll try and do some sort of like a supercar event. We'll try and do a few different events that'll make it really interesting. And also, I'd like to do a time attack as well. I think that'd be quite good, but we'll do that for charity. Because that would be absolutely superb. And thank you very much, Lou. I do apologise you couldn't hear, and I'm so sorry you didn't hear us on the Discord when we did the briefing about the no formation lap. But yeah, superb broadcast as usual, Craig. No, you're welcome, mate. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Don't forget, everyone, if you can, please subscribe. That would be absolutely awesome. I'm just going to hopefully check something because last time this didn't work. So I'm hopefully going to be able to show... Oh, actually, it does say that it's going to work. Well, we'll find out now. So, everybody, thank you very much for joining us on this Super Sunday. It's been an absolute pleasure. I love you all. You're absolute gems. Everyone that's so dedicated to listening and watching and you know, seeing my progress as well as a commentator, as well as watching these guys progress as drivers on Sim. It's been an absolute pleasure to have everybody part of this. My admin team have been incredible this year, and everyone that's involved. Thank you to everyone that got me to 1,000 subscribers. That's been massive. And if you know anybody that'd like to subscribe, please send them our way. It'd be an absolute privilege to have them. So there we go. We're going to leave you with our Aston Martin promo video, and don't forget the AWRC will start on Monday, and that'll be 8 o'clock. Obviously, we do have the original AWRC video, and apologies, that is the original one, so I will get a new one out before Monday night. Yeah, the AWRC will start. We haven't got as many lady drivers, but I'm going to still try and push to get more to drive. So thank you very much to everyone that's joined. So AWRC on Monday, and then straight after that will be the Aston Martin, the Conference League, which is our new Academy League. They will start racing this Monday night. Following on Thursday will be Lewis Beckenham, our other commentator who's now joined me at CC Sim. He'll be doing the Thursday night, which is be Division 2 and then Division 1. And then after that, the following Thursday will be myself doing the Championship, and then the final race of the evening will be the Premiership. So I hope to see you all there for them, because they're going to be absolute corkers, some incredible drivers, some incredible times. And we will see you then. Thank you very much for this evening. This is Craig Cook signing off. I'm going to leave you with the cracking Aston Martin promo video. Take care, everyone. Have a fantastic evening. Good night.